What's going on, guys? Hope everybody's having a great day. Today we're going to be talking about yet another champion that has really improved my Hydra damage. If you have him and you are struggling with Hydra and you have not invested in this champion, then I really encourage you to do so, and that is going to be Suzerain Katonn. Now, at first glance, this champion, before, I feel like he got a buff. Before then, a lot of people really not using him. Even before the buff, he was still a viable option in Hydra. He has actually really good ratings across the board just because of everything that his kit brings. So let's quickly talk about the kit, because it is very important that we understand why we're using this champion. On his A1, he has an AoE decrease speed. Decrease speed is probably the most important debuff for you to have in Hydra, other than maybe Hex, say, or decreased defense is secondary. It's not really a requirement, because you can run cruelty on champions. You have champions that are decreasing defense through passives and other abilities, so you don't necessarily need decreased defense over decreased speed. Decreased speed allows you to take more turns. It allows you to get more heals. It allows you to get more damage up, right? Decreased speed I would put in the #1 spot, honestly. But this is huge. On the A1, you don't, it's a 50% chance, but if you do land it, you're getting more times to get him going, and you're going to get more opportunities to put this debuff up. Now, on his A2, he has another AoE that allows him to place decreased defense and weaken. Decreased defense, weaken, obviously very strong in Hydra. Feel like I don't need to, explain to you why decreased defense and weaken help you out. You're going to get more damage. You're going to be able to get the heads down quickly. I don't have to even go through that. I don't even use his A3, even though it does remove shield, block damage, unkillable, place a heal reduction. Heal reduction could be helpful, but it's going to take the spot of, debuffs you might want to get up. Not that you, are going to be putting up 10 debuffs, 10, different debuffs that are going to be viable. Unless you have somebody like Mathrala in the comp who's also putting poisons up, you generally aren't going to fill up the entire debuff bar if you're just bringing like the base debuffs you need, right? Decrease speed, decrease accuracy, probably Hex, of course, decrease defense, weaken, provoke, right? So you're generally going to have like 5 to 6 debuffs up at any time that are really, the ones that you want. And then obviously you have your, what is it called, from the blessing that you get. Brimstone is helping out a lot of people. I don't use a ton of brimstone anymore. I used to really rely on it, but not anymore. So I have cruelty on him as a blessing, just because, he has the AoEs. He's going to be decreasing the defense. It's not a high blessing at all. It's a little bit. It's bringing, very little to the comp, but every little bit helps. But decreased speed, so key. It is so key. And we'll look at the comp in a second. I'm not going to do the full run, but I will show you just the damage output of the comp, the champions in the comp. It is not an overpowered comp by far. I'm pretty sure I could do way more damage if I put some other OP champs in there with him. But as far as the gear and the stats go in the Masteries, we'll take a look at that. So he has on cursed gear at the moment. So with his AoEs, he has the opportunity to, hit everyone, right? So we went on and put cursed on him so that he can go ahead and place Hex. It is very helpful just to, get that splash damage, enable more damage for everyone. These are the total stats we have. As you can see, he is not built for damage. He's not even built particularly well, right? He has decent accuracy. He is on the slower side for what I prefer as far as speed for my champions and Hydra. Actually, if I turn on the, area bonus, he has a bit more. So 251 speed, I say, is, actually decent-ish for the higher levels. I'm running him in a brutal comp, okay accuracy, not enough HP or defense to really, have a ton of survivability. But that's just what I could get, in this set, while having other champions in this set as well. So those are the stats that I have on him. If you could even reach those stats, I'm going to let you know now that it is viable, right? As far as masteries, I have him, going down into War Master T6. So pretty much standard, damage masteries. I'm taking Shield Breaker just because of when the, if the cleanse head goes, if we're not provoking, get some extra damage up on the shield that, the life barrier shield that head places. And then we go down the accuracy tree, get a chance to get a cooldown on his A2, Lore of Steel, try to get us a boosted stat somewhere. If we have, another set that actually provides us with a stat bonus, he doesn't at the moment. And then, an opportunity to extend the debuffs that he is placing. Sniper is going to help us with the A1 as well, so that we get an extra, 5% chance to place that decreased speed, putting us at 55%. So solid champion. Of course, let me show you the comp that I am running him in. And it is not even a crazy comp at all, guys. This is brutal. I pretty much just did what I needed to do for my Hydra Clash points. I didn't, push it any further, but, 118 mil. We have Sissy and Cardiel in there, which combo is kind of, OP. And then we have a Husk, we have a Yuko, we have a Michinaki, right? Michinaki's doing a ton of damage himself. Pretty much the bulk of the damage. Husk also bringing damage, but Suzerain getting splash damage there. Mighty Yuko is also in a, curse set. I need to go back and switch some things around in this comp because I haven't, since I got Michinaki and I put him in this comp, have not taken Mighty Yuko out of curse, but Mighty Yuko is now going to come out of curse. Now, that might be overkill, having 3 champions that can place Hex, but we do have 100%, uptime for Hex, which is very helpful. And so we're pretty much just coming in using Suzerain's A1 as much as possible, not really using him for the A2 as much and not using his A3 at all. We also have another champion that can place decreased defense weaken. So I don't really need to use his A2 as much, but he does provide a ton for the comp, allowing us to take extra turns. When champions are devoured, placing that decreased speed, we get extra turns to try to get, our champion back because we don't have any really, really big hitters here other than Husk. Husk, can give us a big hit when our champion gets devoured because he has enemy max HP, but nobody else is really bringing us a big hit. Sissia can, explode the HP burns or activate the HP burns, but that is not, equivalent of what a Husk brings, what a Royal Guard brings, what a Necrizia brings, what a Nut brings. So obviously decreased speed is allowing us to take more turns and do more damage. I've said it. All right. So that is his build. That is what he's contributing. That comp does need some work. I do need to switch the gear on a few people. We also have a progressive chance event going on right now. And I honestly do want to pull one shard from Michinaki. I'm not going to lie. I want another Michinaki. After getting one, I was like, yeah, I need more copies of this guy. So I am going to pull one shard. What channel are we in? I'm going to just go to another channel because I don't know. Did somebody just pull a Lego? Oh, somebody got in a best. Let's not get in a best. Let's get a Michinaki. Even though it'll only be, 15% right now. I'm not even looking to get the highest amount for it. Just give me Michinaki right now. All right, it's an epic right now. Another Fire Gun Isabel. We pull one more. Let's pull one more. We're like 9 into, pulls right now. Eek. Oh, Gruckus. Last shard. And I'm not pulling anything else. It's an epic. All right. So we don't get another Michinaki today, but we did our, daily whatever. But if you are, looking to improve your Hydra, you have Suzerain and you are not using him, please use him. Please use him. You're not going to be mad. Oh my God, just hit the X. Did not mean to hit the X. So many buttons, but use him, guys. He's going to be very helpful for you. Hopefully, you do have him and you are able to build him out and he can contribute to a comp that you're having. I know most established players probably already have their comps together, but If you are looking to improve your comps, check out Suzerain Katonn, and hopefully this video was helpful. But thank you guys for watching. As always, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and until next time, guys, be good and be well.